There has been decrease in bees colonies in Ohio. Many beekeepers has lost about the third of their colonies. Michael McAvoy is a beekeeper who lives in Athens. He is an engineer and the president of Athens County Area Beekeepers Association. Michael explained to me the correlation between bees' health and agriculture industry, and the significant role of honeybees to pollinate a large proportion of crops every year. According to Michael, there are many reasons for the current decrease of bees colonies in Ohio.
When I moved to Athens 8 years ago and I began beekeeping again, I was losing bees particularly to the Varroa mite, because I didn't understand the need to treat bees. I didn't understand the life cycle of the Varroa mite and how destructive it can be into our beehives. This time of year is when we get very serious about Varroa mites, because as the population of the bees is increasing, the population of Varroa mites is coming up right along behind it.
The Department of Agriculture says honeybees are responsible for making a large proportion of our food through pollination. Still, there are different issues that face the health of honeybees.
The loss of foraging is a big problem. There's a beekeeper that a lot of us know up in Canal Winchester outside of Columbus, and their farm used to be very rural. And I was talking to them 2 weeks ago, and you've had apartment complexes spring up around them, housing developments, commercial developments, and a lot of their foraging is gone. The wildflowers and the weeds that they had that were making very good honey and very good foraging for the bees have been replaced with lawns, a few ornamental plants here or there. So they're seeing a decline in their honey production.
Although bee colonies are decreasing, the number of beekeepers in Ohio has increased. This could be a good indicator, but it doesn't solve the main problem.
The mite issue in particular, the bees have been struggling so much with it lately that there have been a lot of chemical treatments that have been used, some that are naturally occurring chemicals in the environment that don't necessarily harm the bees, but they can be quite noxious in terms of the smell. Formic acid is a natural compound, but it's very, very noxious to the bees. People talk about a solution for colony collapse, and as many people and researchers that have looked at it, everything we read says that it's not one issue, it's a soup of issues. And it makes the bees weaker. Varroa is certainly one of the most serious ones. If the bees can handle Varroa on their own, by having that ankle biter trait, that's a great thing.
Cold weather, Varroa and pesticides are the main reasons for the decrease. Beekeepers like Michael are doing their best to save the life of their honeybees. Reporting for WOUB, I am Majd Mariam.